My gaming experience on any console is basically this. I am not a gamer. I am awful at games, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy playing them, because I do. But I'm the player that gets headshot seconds after the round starts, hence why I don't play online with real people anymore. I like playing on my own. Every now and again, by this I mean probably every 2 or 3 times a year when the mood takes me. But I've always been a PC player, you know, good old keyboard and mouse. However, since being a Mac user, I haven't really been able to play the games I normally would, such as Call of Duty and Batman, for example. So I considered buying a gaming laptop, but really didn't want to spend a huge amount. And then, whilst researching my options, it hit me like a bolt of lightning. Why didn't I just spend a whole lot less than a gaming laptop would cost me on a games console? Well, the reason you saw in the intro was the whole controller stick thing. I've never played on consoles, and each time I've tried in the past, I struggled to walk and interact at the same time, which is pretty much a big part of the gameplay. And as you can imagine, I'd often get frustrated and upset and give up. But this time, I thought, screw it. I'm going to persevere, and hopefully muscle memory will take over and I'll get used to it, and I'll be the next Gamer of the Year. So off I chopped to my local Currys to speak to a gaming expert, and as a new console gamer I had zero clue what I was talking about. I had no idea what I needed, and apparently I needed to know whether I wanted Xbox or PlayStation. I must have sounded like a right idiot. But as you've seen from the title of this video, Xbox One, after various people telling me, "Yeah, you want Xbox, mate. Xbox all the way." And then others saying, "Think you'll find you'll be better with PS5, old chap. Spider-Man and all that jazz." But I guess it's similar to the whole PC or Mac argument.
Hello, I'm a Mac. And I'm a PC. You know, we use a lot of the same kinds of programs.
Yeah, like Microsoft Office.
But we retain a lot of what makes us us.
But you should see what this guy can do with a spreadsheet.
So I decided to go Xbox, mainly due to the cost, availability of the console, the Xbox Game Pass, the feel of the controller, and the selections of games available to me. I settled on the Xbox Series S, I think, rather than the Series X, which seemed way too much for my basic needs. When I got the console a month or so ago, I also signed up for an Xbox Game Pass for 10 quid a month, which seemed great value and a bit of a no-brainer really. So I then sat down ready to play and realised I needed to download the games, which were 50 gig each, on my crappy broadband. It took a while, let's leave it there. Eventually though, I had Batman Arkham City downloaded and was playing away like a true gaming pro, intermittently stopping and readjusting my look, obviously. I was soon hooked, and I wanted to play every spare moment I had, but I didn't want to keep moving my Xbox from the study to the living room to my bedroom and back again, depending where I was going to be. And I saw that the Xbox Game Pass I signed up for allowed me to play games via a web browser or an app on almost any device. What, wait, I could play my Xbox games via the cloud on my Mac, on my iPad, and on my phone. Now that was cool. It does beg the question, however, did I even need to buy a console? I'm not sure. I suppose I could have. Any of you done this? Let me know. Comments down below. Now for you purists, this cloud gaming experience obviously isn't as good as playing it on the console using a huge LED screen with reactive lights and surround sound, but I was still impressed how well it was running via a Google Chrome web browser. To my pea-sized gaming intellect, it was still definitely playable and looked pretty good in the 1080 stream. So that's where I am now, enjoying a full-on gaming session, sat in the comfort of my own living room using the console, and at times sat in a cold data center waiting for service to load using my phone. And this. Now this is cool. It's a mount which wraps around your Xbox controller and holds your phone. I found it on Amazon for 10 squid. Bargain. You want one? You want one? Yeah? Link down below. The Xbox controller connects to the phone via Bluetooth, and with the Xbox Game Pass app installed, I have access to my game library. I mean everything, even all of my saved game process. And it's with me wherever I go. And when I'm finished playing on the phone and I want to use the controller back on the Xbox console, I just double click the little X button in the middle of the controller and it swaps from Bluetooth back to the console automatically. So simple. So what is the purpose of this video then? Well, there isn't one really. I just wanted to tell you all how excited I was to learn about the Xbox and the cloud gaming pass, as well as the wraparound controller holder for my phone. And I suppose this may be interesting to anyone else like me who is primarily a computer user but also likes the idea of gaming on a console. So there you have it. At nearly a ripe old age of 40, I'm still learning things on the daily. If you have any more questions about the whole Xbox controller phone setup thing, let me down below, along with all together now, any other comments, questions or feedback, you got it. And don't forget, like the video, even if you didn't. Hit subscribe if you aren't already, it helps. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, internet.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed?